Hey everybody, welcome back to the Whole Lotta Nerd channel. It's I, Jack, and this is a review, technically. Review, discussion, whatever. My thoughts, actually. Just my thoughts, really, on The Northman. Recently just came out, directed by Robert Eggers, starring Alexander Skarsgård, Nicole Kidman, Anya Taylor-Joy, William Dafoe. And when I saw her name, more reason for me to see this film, Bjork. Now the Northman is pretty much it's like a Viking story. It takes place in 1700s. I'm not too sure about the time, but basically, it is a revenge tale. And as you see in the trailer, it's a story about a kid whose father, who's king, gets killed, and he just swears vengeance, and so much so that he has a mantra throughout this film. And you gotta, okay, if you've been wanting a God of War movie, this is pretty damn close to it. It's rated R for a reason. You will see things that will last you into your nightmares in terms of kills, acts. If you don't know, Robert Eggers, the director, he's known for movies like The Witch and Lighthouse. The Witch, a lot of people who do appreciate the film. I really like that film. It's a slow burn horror film, and it's also one of the films that has made people scared of goats. If you watch that movie, you'll understand. But his attention to detail for his films, the director Robert Eggers, for example, in The Witch, the dialogue is all Old English. So it's a very hard movie to kind of comprehend because it's not straight up American English. It's old English. So you kind of need a dictionary, and you kind of need to watch it with subtitles because there are things said that will go over your head and you're like, wait, what? How? What do you say? What? So with this, The Northman, it's not so much so. I mean, everyone has their own little Icelandic style accent, but it's more straightforward language wise. You'll understand it, you'll get it, but the complexity of this story is very much someone actually mentioned it. It's like Macbeth, and it is very much like Macbeth. And I gotta say, this movie it's brilliant. It's just brilliant. The cinematography, the landscapes. It was shot in Iceland, so you see Iceland, the beauty of Iceland, and you just see mountains and it's just gorgeous. I mean, what more can you say? The way they shoot angles are just they could be a wallpaper. And especially one scene involving a sword and a nose. That could be a wallpaper too, the way it's shot, because it's like, woo! But, I digress. This movie, it's like I mentioned, if you're a gamer, you've grown up playing God of War, this is the closest thing you'll ever come to a God of War game. There is some action sequences that they're beyond comprehension sometimes, but you just go, fuck, that's amazing. It's so good. The story is, like I said, just like Macbeth, revenge tale, but in terms of acting, who steals the show? Like, you have great actors. You have Alexander Skarsgård, you have Anya Taylor-Joy, big names there. Ethan Hawke too, which I didn't catch until I was like, wait, that's Ethan Hawke. I saw it in the credits. I was like, oh my god, that's Ethan Hawke. And if you know, he's primarily in that Moon Knight show, so it's like, oh shit. Anyway, who steals this movie, when you see her performance, you just go, whoa, is Nicole Kidman. She plays the queen, or the child's mom. And yeah, watch the movie and your perception of her character you'll go through the arc, you'll go through the motions with this. So I gotta say, out of 5 or 10, I'll just go with 5 because I have no rating system really. I will say this movie is one of those movies that you will definitely buy on Blu-ray 4K. It is so good. It is beauty. It is art. This movie is art. Unlike most people had problems with the Lighthouse, I thought the Lighthouse was very interesting, very good, but you get lost in what the metaphor of that film is. This is more straightforward, and it's just beautiful. So The Northman, go watch it. If it's probably still in theaters, it's probably coming on VOD already, or if it's not already on VOD, check it out. You'll love it. And like usual, like, subscribe, notification bell, if anything, and I'll see you next time.